Hey everyone, welcome at my YouTube channel called A Barbie Collector. At this channel we talk about vintage Barbies mostly, so if you're into that, stay tuned. As you can tell by today's video title, we are taking a look at a European exclusive or a Dutch exclusive Barbie booklet from 1965. So let's take a look. So I got a present from a museum that has a toy collection, but a toy collection that only collects toys from the 19th century until approximately the Second World War, so the 1940s. And they found this in their archive and they didn't want it anymore. They asked other museums if they would want to have it, but they didn't, so they offered it to me. And I'm going to show you guys. So it's a booklet. If you're a collector, you've probably seen more booklets like this, or booklets in general. I think one of the special things is that this is a booklet that was specifically published for the Netherlands. And besides that, this booklet is in pristine condition. I'm pretty sure no child has ever played with this. There is something written on it, but it's a inventory something number, so nothing that a child wrote. You can also see how glossy it still is, because I've got more of these kind of booklets, but it's never like this. It's pristine, it's crisp, it's beautiful, it's amazing. Come on guys, this is amazing, right? I'm pretty sure I've never had a booklet in such good condition. You can see how flat it is. It doesn't have any bends or any marks or anything. It's gorgeous. Yeah. So when we look at the front, we see mode 1965 in de wereld van Barbie, which means fashion 1965 in the world of Barbie. And then it says Mattel with a beautiful Mattel logo on it. And it says Geneva, Switzerland. So that's maybe where this is printed, I'm not sure. All right. Then when we look into the booklet, it says again mode 1965 in de wereld van Barbie. It says the new collection, so de nieuwe collectie. Wat is de 1965 mode voor Barbie en haar wereldje? Je vindt het in dit harmonica boekje. So, what is the 1965 fashion for Barbie and her world? You will find it in this harmonica booklet. Hundreds of colorful, exciting, new items for Barbie, Midge, Ken, Alan, Scooter, and Ricky. What do you say? Are there new names? I shall elaborate. Barbie, you obviously know. Her friend with the freckles is called Midge. Barbie's clothes also fits Midge. Ken is Barbie's friend. Alan is again a friend of Ken. You recognize him on the parting in his hair. Ken clothing also fits Alan. Who is Skipper, the younger sister from Barbie? She's a spicy thing. It really says that. She's a spicy thing, but with hair that you can brush and comb through. Her little friend with the braids. It's not braids, right? No. It's two tails, but okay, that's interesting. It says her friend with the braids is called Scooter. Scooter has the same measurements as Skipper's. Skipper's little friend is called Ricky. They are a nice pair. Look at it for yourself in this booklet. And if you want to buy something, call it in the shop, or call the number in the shop. Enjoy your Barbie and her world. Well, sorry if my English sounded a bit rusty, because it's kind of difficult to translate while reading it for the first time. This is really nice because there are not a lot of booklets that are this elaborate, that have this much text in it, because they are mostly, it's mostly promotion for children. Not that children can't read this, but it's very unusual to have like introduction text like this. Then when we look at the beginning, we can see also the titles of some outfits in Dutch. So this booklet is totally in Dutch. And you can also see the inventory numbers of the outfits on there. So we see bedtijd, which is like bedtime, secretary, rainbow, it's just called rainbow, and underwater. And then it has a short, like, kind of marketing summary of what you're getting. So this, for example, says a nice tight skirt, a blouse with buttons, a scarf, a bag, gloves, shoes, tip top, which means kind of like perfect, like perfectly styled. So that's funny. And then, for example, this one, which is called underwater, or like, yeah, onder water in Dutch, it says a 2-piece swimsuit, a top yellow, bottom part orange, with a, come on guys, with a hood, with a hood, a jacket, how do you call these things? Come on, flippers, flippers, a mask, and oh my god,
one eternity later.
A thing. Then it says splash. So really funny. These prices are obviously not in dollars because it is made for the Dutch market, so it's in guldens. So that's the currency we use before euros. Yeah, 6.50. That's a pretty amount. That's pretty something. Then when we go to the next page, so like it said in the introduction, it's a harmonica booklet, like this. It doesn't even fit on the screen. That's really cool. We can see the Cinderella outfit on there. We can see modern art. I think it's really nice to see this Dutch version of this booklet, but also how they choose to make different marketing on this. I love the prints, and like I already mentioned 1,000 times, it's so pristine, it's really cool. Oostersche Nachten, Arabian Nights. The past relives in bright pink and gold satin and chiffon, with a sari, golden necklace, earrings, 3 bracelets, shoes, a wonder lamp, and a story. Really nice. I'm wondering who did these translations. So if that was someone from Mattel, or someone who was linked to Mattel in the Netherlands, or just a general translator, or someone wrote it specifically from the Netherlands, not even thinking about what Mattel would write in it or how Mattel would approach it. Well, the last one is very unlikely, but yeah, I'm very curious how they made this booklet. I love this red-headed American Girl Barbie. She's very high on my wish list. I love the combination of the red hair and the bright color makeup, so the very red lipstick. I love it. We have Miss Astronaut. We have The Most Beautiful Day, if I would literally translate it. When we go further, we see some other iconic outfits. And it's also interesting what kind of dolls they choose for this promotion. So in the introduction, they talk about Barbie, and then they talk about Midge, Ken, Ellen, Scooter, and Ricky. They obviously start with Barbie because I think Barbie was their best business model. I know Barbie was their best business model. Besides that, we see that they chose for a Midge, 2 midges on the front, on the first page. I'm not the biggest Midge fan. I'm so sorry, guys. I just think she has crazy eyes. So I have some, and when I buy them, I specifically look at how their paint job has been done, because sometimes they have this crazy look in their eyes, and sometimes it's not that crazy. So I tried to go for that one. We see a beautiful brunette swirl. We see it looks like a side-parted blonde bubble cut Barbie. Side-part bubble cut Barbies were being sold in the Netherlands, so that could be an option. But okay, we see a beautiful American Girl, another bubble, a swirl. So it's mostly a mix of American Girl, swirls, and bubble cut Barbies. It's not season orientated. It's also not chronological, I believe. No, it's not. If I look at the numbers. This is interesting. This one is called May Rain, like May from the month, May, and then rain. This one is called Supporter, as you can read. But in Dutch, we would usually also say cheerleader. So that's interesting. And then this one is called Holiday on Ice. So here they choose to go for the English title or the English name of the outfit. I think there are more where I would prefer that, but well, like here they choose Miss Astronaut. Let's see what we've got more. Ooh, this is really nice. Here we see Ahoy. At a first glance, it almost looks like the exclusive Sorbonne outfit. It's not, obviously, but at first glance. Midnight Gala is called here Gala in Blauw, which literally means gala in blue. All right. Midday fashion, middagmode. Ahoy. And then we go to this page, and Poodle Parade is called Hondenshow, which is dog show. Since it's all poodle orientated, I think I would go for Poodle Show in Dutch. Poodle is also poodle in Dutch, so I would have gone for that. But it's nice. It's funny to see what kind of decisions they made in the translations. Buitenleven, outside life, or outdoor lives. Some other beautiful outfits. I love seeing this. For example, a Stroll in White. Very different title. Or Stroll Through the City. Chic, knitted, white, golden outfit. Outfit with golden accessories, necklace, gloves, and shoes. Wait, let me organize this. Then we've got the beautiful, well, they call it in Dutch princess, princess gown. It says a dream of an evening dress with a white stola. I don't know what's the word in English, I'm sorry. Like the fur part. And then when we look further, we see brunch, dansen thuis, which means dancing home. So not even dancing at home, it just means dancing home. Okay. The poodle package. So here they speak about poodle, not dog. And here we see the Fashion Queen Barbie, which is called the Modekoningin, which literally means fashion queen. I'm going to show her up close. And it says, nice. Every time, different hair. Give Barbie a blonde, brunette, or red wig in a matter of time. And they have the suitcases, which we probably all know. Handy suitcases for a lot of ensembles and accessories. With this, Barbie and Skipper can travel with you. Everything stays nicely put in place. And then we go to the back. And I think we're going to start on this. What we're going to do, guys, what we're going to do. Now we're going to start on this one, this side. So we start with Ken. I think that's the right order how Mattel wanted it to read it. We start with Barbie's boyfriend. We've got the suits, the smokings. We can see Ken, or in this case Alan, as a pilot. Oh, and this is interesting. I think so. This one is called Working Student. So make some money in the ice cream shop. It's a jacket and a hat and a, how do you call this? Hat with 2 ice cream sodas, a booklet for your orders, and 2 pencils. We all know those pencils got lost like in the first 5 minutes of playing. We got some more luxurious outfits who are also more expensive. So here we see an outfit called the Prince in Dutch, number 772. Sorry, it was 13.95 in guldens, which is a lot of money. This is all a lot of money, but I don't have to tell you guys, the outfits were the ways that Mattel made money back in the day. So the Barbies were relatively cheap. I mean, let's look back at how expensive Fashion Queen Barbie was. She was 1950 in the Netherlands, which is, don't get me wrong, which is very expensive. But if you look at one of her most glamorous outfits, we can see that this was 13.95. So the difference is relatively low. Outfits were expensive, yeah. Okay, let's go back to Ken. Also good to know that Barbie was only being sold in the Netherlands from 1965. And then they started selling the bubble cuts and the swirl Barbie. So for example, the OG ponytail Barbies were never being sold, have never been sold in the Netherlands, only the swirls. And the bubble cuts, so we have quite some of those left luckily, but fortunately no first edition bubble cuts or no ponytail Barbies, because it only started in 1965 in the Netherlands in a big warehouse called the Bijenkorf, I'm pretty sure, and maybe some other toy shops, but that was kind of it in the early, like the beginning years in the Netherlands with Barbie. So anyway, let's go back to the booklet. We can see King Arthur, the prince, cookies bakken, baking cookies. You can see over here. This is just called Rainbow. And so here we have beautiful skippers. I love how skippers look in promotion images. We can also see bendable leg skipper, but like I said, that's not weird because Barbie started selling from 1965 in the Netherlands. So that's around the time that the bendable leg skippers also were on the market. And I'm really bothered by the translation mistake that I make, because in Dutch they talk about scooter with the braids. But come on guys. Then we see Skipper and Scooter together, really cute. Guys, look at this platinum Skipper. This is so high on my wish list and so hard to find in good condition. Wait, where there she is, yeah. I have trouble looking at my camera at the same time. It's called Playing Outside, uitspelen in Dutch. A stretchy pants, royal sweater, and knitted top. Nice and cozy, shoes and short gloves, and yo-yo. I would think this is the cheapest outfit, but let's be honest, with all due respect, what do you get? You get this very sheer skirt. It's called lingerie, which I think is a very spicy term to use on Skipper. I think in Dutch we would say underwear, like ondergoed. It's not really custom to talk about a child's underwear as lingerie. But anyway, Mattel, do your thing. It says a petticoat and little pants from real nylon. Besides that, a scale, pink hair rollers, pins, a mirror, and a comb. And then we have a beautiful outfit called birthday in Dutch, verjaardag. And then at the back, saved for last, probably because he was not that popular, but that's something I assume. So maybe I'm wrong. It's Ricky. It's called licht uit, so lights out. Op bezoek, on visit. Zondag, which means Sunday. And baseball. I don't know why they don't say that in Dutch, but sorry, I don't try to complain or anything, but I just, as a native Dutch speaker, I'm just intrigued by some choices that they made with the translations. So that's funny. So that makes me think that they translated it in the States, perhaps. They didn't do that with a native speaker. So guys, I really wanted to show you this. It's really cool, right? I hope you guys liked it. I know this is a kind of different video than I usually make, but I thought this is so special, right? I really wanted to share this with you. I'm really grateful that I got it in this pristine condition, and just besides that alone, that someone gave this to me and is really kind. So I'm gonna be really careful with it. I'm gonna treasure it. And let me know if you've ever seen this booklet, if you know of some other really cool booklets that you would like to see. I have a lot of booklets, but it's mostly the basics, like the booklet you got with Francie, or the booklet you got with Skipper, or when you bought a swirl Barbie, for example. So not as elaborate and big as this one. And that was it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to see more videos like this, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. And thank you so much for watching again. See you in the next one. Bye.